Good evening. The February board meeting for the Social Circle Board of Education on February the 8th, 2024 is called to order. The first item on our agenda is the prayer followed by the Pledge of Allegiance.
Hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Thine is the kingdom, power, and hope forever. And to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Next is the agenda of the approval. Dr. Brewer, do we have any changes to the agenda?
No, we do not.
Okay. Do I have a motion to accept the agenda as presented? Do I have a second?
I second.
Any discussion? With no further discussion, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed, like sign. Motion carries unanimously. Next is the approval of the minutes from our February work session. Do I have a motion to accept the minutes as presented? Do I have a second?
I second.
Any discussion? With no discussion, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, motion carries unanimously. Thank you all for coming tonight. We can't wait for all of our student recognition and to get to this as part of the meeting. Dr. Brewer, can you give us a superintendent's report?
Certainly, we have a few things that we're excited to report on this evening. One is that February is Career, Technical, and Agricultural Education Month. We are very blessed here in Social Circle that the school board for a long time has dedicated a lot of resources to our career, agricultural, technical education courses so that we can make sure that our students are prepared for work beyond high school, whether that's work that requires that they receive a 4-year degree or a 2-year degree or go into the military or go straight into the workforce. We have excellent programs for our students. Early childhood education is one of our programs, and we love that this program helps us to grow our own teachers. We have teachers in the school district currently who were students in the high school and participated in the early childhood education program and now have come back to work for us. And this is one of the reasons that we don't have a problem finding teachers, because we keep growing our own. We also have agricultural mechanics, which is a great program to help prepare our students for industry. Healthcare science, where our students have the opportunity to work as assistants to our physical therapists during athletic events. We have a computer science program that we're very proud of, giving our kids opportunity for really high-paying careers locally. We are looking forward to adding additional programs, and we appreciate all of the donations that we've received from area companies to help us to create a robotics program. Our JROTC program is excellent. We have a Raiders team and a rifle team that is very competitive on the national level. Our JROTC classes prepare students for leadership, not just jobs in the military. And then we're very excited about our work-based learning program. This board determined that we needed additional opportunities for our students to participate in work-based learning. And so we were able to hire additional personnel to support that, and we've received several awards for that program. We are also very fortunate to have a huge college and career fair each year, and it's because our community members and industry leaders sincerely appreciate that we're helping them to solve their workforce challenges. We're working at all levels to make sure that we're strengthening college and career access. One of the great things about our work-based learning program is that we are able to help our students, not only the students who have great family connections, to be able to work in companies and areas of interest, but we're working to make sure that all of our students, if they're interested in working, that we make sure that they've got a place where they can work. There's so many great things that you can learn at work that are really difficult to learn at school. Our board also heard during our work session last week from our CTI instructor, and that's Ms. Rivers. Ms. Rivers works with our students who might need a little additional support in order to be successful in those career classes, making sure that they've got the support they need so that they can also make it successfully into the world of work. We appreciate all of the hard work that our teachers do and that the students are doing, and then also the support of the board for these really important programs. Here in the social circle, we say that no one graduates without a plan, and we mean that, and then make it work and make sure that everyone, when they graduate, are either enrolled in a 4-year program, a 2-year program, that they're enlisted in the military, or that they actually have a job that they're going to. And for our students that make it to the second semester of their senior year and they don't have a job, we work with our area companies in order to host interviews for those students. And all of our students last year that participated walked away with multiple job offers. So everybody here in the social circle graduates with a plan, which is something that's really beautiful and important. Thank you, Ms. Willis. Next, we are going to celebrate our school counselors. We're very fortunate here in the Social Circle City Schools to have 3 awesome school counselors. Ms. Crystal Hunt is new to us this year, and she's working out of the primary school as well as the elementary school. And when Ms. Willis checked in to get some additional information about Ms. Hunt, she asked, I love this question, if you could have dinner with anyone, who would it be? And she said, my mom. She recently passed away, and I'd love one more dinner with her. So she's working to make sure that her students at the primary and the elementary school appreciate their moms and tell them how much they love them. And then what's her favorite quote? Not all who wander are lost. And the best part about Social Circle City Schools for Ms. Hunt is everything from the Board of Education on down. She loves it here. And we're really glad and looking forward to her staying for a long time. And in our middle school, we have Miss Tammy Lundigan, and watching her daughter grow up, building positive relationships and being able to help others brings her greatest joy. She's very proud of the fact that her daughter attends our schools and is very successful here. And her favorite quotes are learning that people forget what you said, people forget what you did, that people will never forget how you made them feel. Miss Lumpkin goes out of her way to make every student and adult that she interacts with feel really special and important. And she also offered a Maya Angelou quote, do the best you can until you know better, and then when you know better, do better. When we asked about the best part of Social Circle City Schools, she said it's more than just having a position as a school counselor. It's a privileged work dynamic team of educators and professionals that are more like family than coworkers. And she can't leave out our community stakeholders. We're all in, putting our students first, and that's a truly awesome feeling. And at our high school, we also have a new counselor in the high school, Mr. Nick Fordham, and we're really excited to have him join our team. He shared that watching his kids grow up are the greatest joy, and he didn't just mean just his personal kids, he means all the kids over at the high school too. And his favorite quote, we learn more from our failures than we do our successes, and the best part about the Social Circle City Schools that everyone's supported and caring. So each year during the first week of February, that's our opportunity to make sure that we're stopping and showing our counselors the kind of love that they show our kids. We also, during the month of February, celebrate our school resource officers. So you see our resource officers, and they've got big smiles on their faces most of the time, right? High school folks, most of the time, they have big smiles on their faces. But if something serious is happening, those smiles go away and they get right down to business. So we have Officer Campbell to your left, and Officer Campbell has worked with us for the last 3 years at the primary and elementary school campuses. If you have an elementary age student, you know how much they love Officer Campbell. He does a great job getting to know the students' names and making our teachers feel very safe. We are also thankful that for the last 2 years, we've had Officer Edwards to your right, who served as our middle and high school SRO. We're thankful for the partnership that we have with the Social Circle Police Department and the excitement that we had this afternoon provided the perfect example of the timely benefits for this partnership. So I hope you all received the notification that out of an abundance of caution and in the direction of the Social Circle Police Department, all of our buildings were placed on a soft lockdown this afternoon due to an incident that occurred in the community that fortunately was unrelated to the schools. And we've apologized for the brief delay in dismissal that occurred at the primary and the elementary school campuses. And we know that every time that we delay, that it causes inconveniences for families, and we apologize for those. Fortunately, because our police department responded so quickly, we were able to resume our normal schedule as quickly as possible, and then the after-school activities weren't negatively affected. We appreciate the support of the Social Circle Police Department and also the patience of our families. The safety and the well-being of the students and the staff is always going to be our first priority. And as we do on a regular basis, whenever there are incidents, we will be conducting an after-incident review with the police and with all of our administrators to see if there were any opportunities that we had to make the situation work even better for our families. So thank you so much for those SROs. They do a great job helping to keep us safe. We also want to take an opportunity to update you on the progress towards our new elementary school. We're actively working with the city, state agencies, architects, and our construction companies to access the required permits. The permitting process is terribly slow, but we are working at it very carefully and keeping a very close eye on all the pieces related to it. And as soon as we have the permitting permissions that we need, then we'll be scheduling groundbreaking ceremonies. We'll do a great job of making sure that everybody's aware of when those groundbreaking ceremonies will be held and where they'll be held, because we'd love for all of the community to attend. So we love that folks are calling and saying, when is this going to happen? And we're very anxious for it to happen too. Mr. Carruthers especially, because he has been on the board for such a long period of time and has known that we've needed this new school for quite a long time. And then also, very importantly, in February, we celebrate Black History Month as a time to honor the achievements and contributions of Black Americans throughout history. Black History Month serves as an opportunity to shine a light on the significant role that Black individuals and communities have played in shaping our society, our culture, and progress. We use Black History Month not just to celebrate the past, but to actively contribute to a more inclusive and equitable future. And each of our schools celebrates Black History Month in unique ways that the principals are going to share about as they approach the podium when we do our favorite part of the evening, and that is to recognize our awesome students. These students, you'll be excited to hear, have done a great job demonstrating those super important life skills that are going to help to make our world a better place. So next, I would like to invite, let's see, Ms. Hargrove, would you like to go first? Dr. Hargrove, I apologize. We are very fortunate to have Dr. Maria Hargrove serve as our principal at the elementary and the primary schools. She does a great job leading both of these buildings.
Thank you. I wasn't prepared to share everything that we're doing Black History Month.
Oh, you don't have to share everything, just give
I
us
can
some
let you know a few things because each of the grade levels have gotten very creative. And with the 5 of them, pre-K being 6, I can't remember everything they've done, but I know currently at the primary school, 2nd grade is choosing a Black American from history, and each of the 6 classes is doing research, and then they're going to share their research and their writings with each of the classes so that the best writings after they've been chosen are then put on the announcements. And then there's also some announcements and some videos that are being shared on a daily basis. And as you enter the elementary school, you will see a live poster of Dr. Martin Luther King. And then all around the building, you will see following in the steps of Dr. Martin Luther King. And the students have had an opportunity to say what they dream and what they want to be able to be a hero that makes a difference. And so if you come into the elementary school, you'll see footprints all the way around the big circle, and then also lots of displays around the building. It's been really, really neat in the morning as the students are coming in and stopping at the board on Echo Hall and actually reading the facts of all the people that we've put up there. So it's been very interesting. I'm tempted to say, keep your feet moving, but I know they need an opportunity just to soak in and learn about those famous people. So without further ado, I'm going to take an opportunity and I'm going to go ahead and honor our star student from the primary school. Her name is Maddie Lowe, and I'm going to start with her kindergarten teacher and then her first grade teacher, as well as her second grade teacher, who have shared some comments about Maddie. So from Miss Bell, who was Maddie's kindergarten teacher, she wrote, "I have the pleasure of being Maddie's kindergarten teacher. She was always a little ray of sunshine. She gave the best hugs, and she still comes by my classroom in the mornings to say hello. Maddie is and was a true star in our classroom, and she set a good example for everyone." And then Miss Strickland, her first grade teacher, said, "Maddie Lowe is a model student. She displays honesty, respect, and kindness daily. Maddie takes initiative and is the type of person who is constantly looking for ways she can support her peers and her teachers. She shares kindness with her words, hugs, beautiful smile, and acts of service. I am so proud of you, Maddie Lowe. Keep shining, sweet girl." And that was Miss Strickland. And then Miss Jenkins, who is here to help celebrate you tonight, Maddie, has written, "Maddie is well deserving of the honor to have been chosen to represent Miss Jenkins' second grade class tonight for the month of February. She is a compassionate friend to her peers and adults. In the classroom, she cares about others' needs and feelings before herself. Whenever a friend in our room needs a helping hand, she jumps in without missing a beat and treats them with kindness. She is known as our little mama in the classroom because she has such a strong desire to help others. Maddie is also a leader and is quick to get everyone in order. When she speaks, others listen. I am so proud to not only teach this young lady, but to get to be a part of her story. She has a bright future ahead of her. You go, girl. Love, Miss Jenkins." At this time, we all help me congratulate Maddie Lowe as she comes forward. Come on forward, Maddie. Can y'all give her another round of applause?
Dr. Hargrove, I had the opportunity to be in Ms. Jenkins' class today, and I have to say I observed Maddie doing all of those things. She was being a great leader and a kind helper to her friends, and also a helper to Ms. Jenkins. So thank you so much, Ms. Jenkins, for making sure that everybody knows about Maddie's great work.
That doesn't surprise me. And from the elementary school, we have Maria Moya Benitez that we would like to honor. And she is a 5th grader this year. And so I'm going to share some words and comments from some of the teachers who've taught her. I'm going to start with Miss Landis Maria. She says, "Maria is a model student. She is hardworking and motivated. Most importantly, she is kind to all those around her. I am thankful to have Maria as a student, and I enjoy our conversations in our native language, Spanish." And then I hope I don't butcher this. She says, "Felicidades, mija." How did I do? Did I say it correctly? All right. And then from Miss Edwards, she wrote, and Miss Edwards was her 4th grade teacher. I'm still trying to speak Spanish up here. "Maria is a perfect example of a champ student. Maria is always the kindest, most compassionate, respectful, and motivated student. She is always willing to help others, and she strives to give everything her best effort. Maria always welcomed me last year with a smile and a hug, and whenever I see her this year, she does the same. She makes sure to tell me she loves me and to have a good day every time I see her. Congratulations to Maria for being recognized as Student of the Month. She is so deserving. Love, Miss Edwards. And then Miss Ellis and Miss G are her 5th grade teachers this year. And they wrote, Maria exhibits the true meaning of a champ at Social Circle Elementary School. She is always a hard worker and she is engaged in class. She is always willing to give her best and continue to grow and learn, even when the concept may be difficult. She is well loved and cared for by her peers. Her kindness and her personality is a wonderful addition in our classroom and our school. Congratulations. Love, Miss Ellis and Miss G. At this time, can you help me give Maria a round of applause?
Y'all give her another round of applause.
Great job, Maria. Thank you for being such a great example for everyone else and for helping all of us to learn more Spanish. That's a great thing. Next, I would like to call Dr. Ryan Clark, our middle school principal, up to the podium.
Good evening, everyone. Just real quick, a couple things that we're doing at Social Circle Middle School to highlight Black History Month is all of our students are researching different famous Black historians who have done significant things throughout their lifetimes. They're incorporating that into their ELA in writing, as well as in science. They're researching scientists and famous Black scientists who've really made an impact. And we're also doing daily trivia where students can earn prizes and get engaged to learn more about that as well. And then we're also working on securing a surprise guest speaker, so fingers crossed that that's going to work out. So lots of good things going on with Black History Month. And at this time, I would like to recognize Social Circle Middle School's Star Student of the Month for the month of February, Mr. Bradley Twombly. So Bradley, real quick, I'm going to read a quick blurb about why you were selected that your teachers put together. And then Bradley has actually prepared a speech for everyone on his first year at Social Circle Middle School. So Bradley is an exceptional student with a myriad of talents that set him apart. Not only does he possess a remarkable aptitude for learning, but he exemplifies unwavering perseverance when faced with challenges. In the realm of robotics competitions, where meticulous testing is essential for success, Bradley's commitment shines brightly as he navigates through each iteration without falter. His presence in the classroom and on our robotics team is invaluable as he is kind, helpful, and self-directed, all very valuable skills in our busy world. Moreover, Bradley's knowledge and skills extends beyond technical proficiency, as his adeptness as a communicator is truly commendable. During robotics interviews, he eloquently articulates his design process with enthusiasm and positivity, leaving a lasting impression on all who encounter him. As Bradley continues his academic journey at SCMS, we eagerly anticipate witnessing his continued growth and contributions. Congratulations, Bradley, on this well-deserved recognition as our Star Student of the Month. At this time, if you'll join me in congratulating Mr. Bradley Twombly. Bradley, you may come forward.
Good evening. I'm Bradley Twombly, and I'm incredibly honored to stand before you today. As the Student of the Month at Social Circle Middle School, first and foremost, I want to express my deepest gratitude to all my teachers for their unwavering support and guidance. I'll admit starting middle school was a nerve-wracking experience for me. It felt like stepping into the unknown, and through navigating my new hallways and classrooms was a bit scary. But today, as I stand here, I can confidently say that I'm glad to be here, because Social Circles Middle School is not just any school. it's an excellent school. Being a member of the robotics team and participating in events like the Regional Student Technology Competition has been an incredible journey for me. Just recently, I had the opportunity to showcase my skill in video game design, where I proudly earned the runner-up position. This achievement wouldn't have been possible without the foundation laid down in Mr. Reynolds' computing class. Social Circle Middle School has truly been instrumental in my success. The environment here fosters creativity, innovation, and spirit of exploration. It's a place where ideas are encouraged to flourish and dreams are nurtured. Lastly, I want to thank my family for their endless encouragement and belief in me. Their love and support have been the driving force beneath my accomplishments. As I continue my academic journey, I carry with me the lessons and experiences from Social Circle schools. I'm excited about the opportunities that lie ahead, and I am confident that the skills and values instilled in me here will continue to guide me towards success. Thank you once again for this incredible honor. I am proud to be part of the Social Circle Schools community.
Very impressive, Bradley, and we are so excited that you are enjoying the use of the robotics equipment through the donations that we've received from Meta and some of the other great companies that are here in the community. And Bradley's going to do a great job of showing us old folks how to use them and all the neat things that they can actually do. And you did an excellent job speaking for everyone. You made me cry. Thank you. I'm so glad that you had me here. All right, so next, good luck following that up, Mr. Armstrong. Mr. Armstrong is the principal at our high school, and he has a great student that he's looking forward to introducing.
That's a tough act to follow.
Yes.
For Black History Month, we've actually organized several guest speakers to come into our classes, and then we're really excited about we're going to have a large pep rally on Wednesday the 21st, and bring in a very special guest speaker to come talk to our students. This is, as Dr. Weaver said earlier, this is CTA month. And so I asked our CTA teachers to help nominate a student of the month this month for me, and they came up with a tremendous one. Here are a few things that our teachers had to say about her. One of them said, she's a definition of hard work, plus talent, plus caring heart for others, and what she did is an amazing student and person. She has already logged several hours in nursing, which is a career she's pursuing, along with taking AP Biology her senior year and currently holding a Natural A. She's detail-oriented and truly cares about the success while having a servant heart to help others. Her future is bright, and she is a rock star. Another one said she's a fantastic student and an all-around great person. She's kind, humble, and a friend to all. I've had the privilege of teaching her for 2 different years. I got to witness her critical thinking skills at work in both an English class and AP Psychology. If she doesn't understand something, she puts work in to make sure she gets it before moving on to something else. She is a well-balanced student and has a generous spirit working at our Beta Club. She also has a creative side, being involved in our local theater, and is even starring in an upcoming play. She's a student who is trustworthy and a model for others in many regards. Another one said she is a top-notch student and so well-rounded. She's hardworking, cooperative, and meets all the criteria of our portrait of a graduate. She has been a part of the Social Circle Theater, and this May, she'll play the part of Ariel in The Little Mermaid. She is a student leader, works at a hospital in Madison, and participates in the sports medicine program, and is a part of many clubs. I adore her and wish her the best in her pursuit to become a nurse. The last one said, she's kind and intelligent young woman with an incredible work ethic. She was the first student to go over to Morgan Memorial and earn her CNA license through a work-based learning program. She currently interns at both SCHS's sports medicine program and works at Morgan Medical Center through the youth apprenticeship program. I'm amazed at how well she's able to balance both work in school, and I'm honored to have her represent us. One of the things we talk about in school is students are prepared for life after high school. We spend a lot of time in the first 2 years making sure that our students know what opportunities are available for them. And a lot of time their junior and senior year is really helping them to make sure they have the skills that they need to move on. And I'm so excited for this young woman because she really has taken that and run with it. And so I would like to introduce our student of the month, Ms. Paige Leftwich.
First, I want to say thank you for allowing me to speak in front of you tonight and for all the opportunities that I know that y'all have provided me, and Mr. Armstrong for also allowing me to speak. That was a hard one to follow up with, so I'm a little nervous. Okay. So my name is Paige Leftwich, and I'm currently a senior at Social Circle High School. Next year, I plan to attend Georgia College and State University to major in nursing, and then after I earn my bachelor's degree, I plan to attend school to become a nurse practitioner in labor and delivery or neonatal. I've had the privilege to attend Social Circle schools since pre-K. I really love the small community here and how each teacher truly cares for the whole student. During my time at Social Circle, I've had several teachers that have made a big impact on my life. The first is Miss Maddox. I had her for honors chemistry and honors physics. She's so helpful to every student, and she will make sure that you have all the tools that you need to be successful, not only academically, but as just in general. The second is Mr. Sasso. During his healthcare class, he has made me realize that healthcare truly is my passion. He always helps me to learn new things, and he's given me several opportunities to keep learning and growing before I even go off to college and start my career. The last is Mr. Callahan, who's currently teaching me AP Biology. He really pushes me to think at a higher level, and I think it's a great opportunity because it helps me to know what college will be like. And nursing is not easy, so it's helped me be prepared. This month is CTAE month, and I want to share a little bit about my experience in the CTAE program. I've been in the healthcare pathway since freshman year. I've taken Intro to Healthcare, Essentials, which is Anatomy and Physiology, Allied Healthcare. I've joined the sports medicine team, and I've just gotten my CNA. Last year, I had the opportunity to apply for the sports medicine program, and I got accepted. This program has allowed me to gain experience in fast-paced environments, and I have gained skills to work under stress in the healthcare environment. When I heard that I could complete high school with a certification in the healthcare field with Ms. Smith, I was so excited. However, my junior year, Ms. Smith retired. I thought the opportunity would be gone. However, I'm so grateful that it was made possible for me to complete the CNA program at Morgan Medical Center through work-based learning. The class was from August to November, and we got certified in November. Now I'm currently working as a CNA, PRN, or as needed. It has been a great experience and has allowed me to gain hands-on experience that cannot be given to you in the classroom. Bedside manner in nursing is very hard to achieve just through textbooks, so it's great to have hands-on interactions with patients. The nurses who I talk to at the hospital always tell me how great of an opportunity it was to have that. And lastly, I want to thank my parents and my whole support system, and also the school and the Board of Education again for allowing me to have this opportunity. And without them, I wouldn't be where I am. So without them helping me study and cheering me on. And that's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Paige, and you didn't disappoint. Another excellent presentation. We appreciate all of your hard work, and I know that the trainer, Sierra, counts on you tremendously. You are helping our athletes to get to work hard and for them to have opportunities to continue to grow and learn. And you're here all of the time, and we really appreciate that. I don't know how in the world you have time to be at the hospital as well, but we appreciate your dedication to the well-being of the entire community. And we're looking for the ways you're going to be able to come back and help in a healthcare sort of capacity. So keep this in mind once you graduate with that nursing prac degree. All right. Thank you, everyone, for taking time to share those things with us. This is our favorite part of the meeting, and so I will turn it back over.
At this time, we're going to have a short break, and then we will enter into the business portion of our meeting. Agenda is public participation. However, we did not have anyone sign up to participate in this evening's meeting. Next, we will have a finance update from our CFO, Mrs. Nicole Cross.
Good evening. Tonight presented is the December 2023 financial report. We are 50% of the way through our fiscal year. We have received 33% of our general fund budgeted revenues, and we have spent 45% of our general fund budgeted expenditures. Currently, expenditures exceed revenue by a little over $2.8 million. We did receive our big January ad valorem tax check, and that was a little over $3 million. So we'll be at 85% of our tax budget next month. Encumbrances for the general fund total $772,000. Next, we have our special revenue funds. These are primarily our federal and state grants that are not held in the general fund. Currently, our grants total right over $2 million. We have currently spent about 26% of these funds. Federal grants begin October 1st, so we're only 3 months into the federal grant year, so we're right on target. Next, we have our school food service fund. We're at 60% of budgeted revenues and 61% of budgeted expenditures. In December, we served 19,107 meals. December is a short month. We only had 11 school days during the month. Our average daily meals among all of our schools remained around 1,800 meals a day, which is averaging about a 13% increase over the prior year. Our revenues and expenditures are both tracking higher than budgeted. We will be doing a midterm budget probably in March. We kind of have to wait on the state to finalize their midterm budget, and we'll do it about that at the same time. But our food costs are still our largest concern, and those are right at 77% of budget already. Encumbrances for the school food service fund are $132. And lastly, we have our SPLOST Capital Projects Fund. SPLOST collections in December totaled $196,000 for Walton County. This was a slight decrease from the prior year. And $2,700 from Newton County, and this is about a 2% increase from the prior year. The cash balance in our SPLOST fund is $4.7 million, and we have the $15.2 million in our Go Bond account available to begin construction of the new school. So we hope to have groundbreaking soon, and as soon as that happens and we begin construction costs, I'll provide a monthly analysis and on both our Go Bond account spending as well as tracking the state reimbursement funds, because those total about $18 million. So between those two sources, we'll be paying most of our construction expenses. Encumbrances for the SPLOST fund total $441,000. Are there any questions?
Do I have a motion to approve the December financial report as presented?
So moved.
Do I have a second?
I second.
Is there any discussion? All right, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed, like sign. Motion carries unanimously. Thank you, Ms. Ross.
And next we have our quick update on our Fresh Way Change for Schools program. In December, we received $2,441.65 for Students as Sex Alliance. This brings our total change for school collections to over $154,000.
Thank you. We have a few action items for the board to consider. The first being we have an action item to approve the new facilities plan for the elementary school as required by the Georgia Department of Education. Do I have a motion from the board to approve this new facilities plan as recommended by our superintendent?
So moved.
Heard first, do I have a second?
I second.
All right, any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed, like sign. Motion carries unanimously. We have an action item to approve the joint referendum resolution with Newton County. Do I have a motion to approve the joint referendum resolution as recommended by our superintendent?
So moved.
Do I have a second?
I second.
Any discussion? All right, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed, like sign. Motion carries unanimously. We have an action item to approve the personnel recommendations from our superintendent for our certified staff. We have the resignation of Julie Sermons, assistant principal of the primary school. Do I have a motion to approve this recommendation from our superintendent?
And this resignation, I apologize, this resignation, just so you're aware, is at the end of the school year.
Perfect, thank you, Dr. Bear.
And I think you have a motion.
Yeah.
But I don't think you have a second.
Rico, did I hear you? A first, okay. Do I have a second?
I second.
Any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye. Any opposed? Aye. All right, motion carries unanimously. For the classified staff, we have the resignation of Karen Rutledge, school food service, and the recommendation of April Adams for school food service. Do I have a motion to approve the recommendations from our superintendent? Do I have a second?
I second.
Any discussion? All right, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, like sign. Motion carries unanimously. The board has no items to discuss in a closed meeting, therefore we will not be entering into executive session. Do I have a motion to adjourn the meeting? Do I have a second?
I second.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All right, motion carries unanimously. Thank you so much.